Hey guys, it's Josh from Team MST Negates, and I'm gonna bring you my Richmond Regional 29th place Crusadia Guardragon deck profile. And without further ado, yeah, here we go. Get right into it. So we're gonna run 3 of each Crusadia monster. I feel like this is the, best way to have good consistency. I mean, because you only need 2 Crusadia monsters to do the combo, and I mean, it doesn't really matter at all. But Reclusia is definitely a secondary effect. Definitely came up a lot at the regional. Like, it was just almost free to just special summon to a zone, pop itself, pop up monsters, pop a spell, just basically any problem. Like, I dueled Subterrors, and I literally used this to pop itself and pop the summon limit they had flipped on me, and I just kind of went about my day and put up limit gates. But yeah, we also run 1 Royal Legacy Royal Crown, which is basically just another Crusadia monster because it has the effect to special out to a zone a link monster points to, and yeah, it's also a negate, but I only like to run 1 because I feel like it can brick and clog. But that's it for the Crusadia monsters in the main deck. Now for the Chaos Dragons, just really run just 3 black, 1 white. I feel like this is the best ratio for this. Just use the 1 white. See any of these in the, off the start of your draw, you're kind of golden. It's really just kind of just free almost. Not really free, but get what I mean. Then the 1 red eyes metal dragon, black metal dragon, it's the playmaker. And for me, I ran 3 Draco just because I wanted to see it, and every time I saw it, I made Borderlord Savage Dragon, and that's literally the only reason why I would run 3 is just because you want to make Borderlord Savage Dragon with 4 negates with Sorcery attached. So, and then also I ran 1 Gamma Seal and 1 Dogaran. Obviously, Gamma Seal is for the negate banish, and Dogaran's also in here for going second. You search it off a waterfront and then uses effect that where you remove 3 counters and you just blow up your opponent's field. So just a Regeki with 3k attack. So kind of like that. Now for the hand traps, you're in 2 Ash and 2 Droll. I feel like these are the best hand traps in the format. Droll obviously shuts down Thunder, and Ash just hits a lot. So. And that's all for the monster count. We got 30 monsters in the main, and yeah, so want a combo, hand traps suck, so 3 Called by the Grave, you got it running. 2 waterfront, just because I didn't want to run 3 because I feel like 2 is enough because you can usually see this off the start you draw. After drawing 8 cards, you're bound to see at least one of it, so. Also, I like to run 1 twin in the main because, back row is a problem, and if they flip something on you, you kind of need to wait to get rid of that. Because if not, the deck just slows down so much to the point where, like, you don't really get to play all too well. But, yeah. So I like to run 1 twin in the main just to get rid of problem cards and, like, floodgates and whatnot. Then we run 1, 2, 3 forms of Monster Reborn here. Succession, everyone knows Succession does. Special summon to a zone with monster point 2, target level 4 dragon, special summon it, and monster reborn. And then last but not least, we play 1 Foolish, just another Draco basically. Like I said, I wanted to see it. Also, the Foolish Barrow, if you draw into like a black dragon or a white dragon, you just kind of send the opposite counterpart so you can actually use it. It's kind of unbreak of a hand, so yeah, that's it for the main. Now moving on to the side deck. For the side deck, we ran 1 Pointer of the Red Lotus. I like this card because when I see it games 2 and 3, it's literally pay 2,000, show you what hand traps I'm gonna kill you with, and also I look at your hand and I get rid of your evenly and sphere mode, and yeah, when I resolve this, I usually won. So Imperial Order, just good striker, just easy mode, and like 3-red reboot, just because his deck kind of inherently struggles against like, you know, back row and whatnot. So 3-red reboot was amazing. Also, so I did 2 Swords of Concealing Light. Swords of Concealing Light was mostly for Thunder. You just play it, flip their board face down, and you just go about your day. I didn't want to run Book of Eclipse just because I don't like my opponent drawing cards, and I feel like concealing does the job better. So, yeah. Also, 2 more Twin Twisters, just for, like I said, back row hate. I also ran 2 more Kaijus. This is predominantly for when I want to go for OTK. Just literally having this Kaiju and then making Equimax, just swinging for like amazing damage, just always useful. 2 Pankratops. This actually came up quite a bit. I actually summoned one off of Saryuya, and then I just had free negate and like a 2600 beat stick. Well, 2900 is Saryuya. And then 2 Ghost Ogre. I feel like Ghost Ogre is actually pretty useful in some matchups, like such as like Subterror, to kind of get Hidden City off the field, and you know, just feel like predominantly this is a good hand trap. This format, not like the best, but still did its job fairly well. But yeah, that's it for the side deck. Now moving on to the extra deck. For the extra deck, we ran 2 Magus. You definitely, in my opinion, you have to run 2, because I feel like anything less than 2, you kind of just force yourself into not really being able to do anything if the first one gets negated or like just popped in general before you can actually kind of go off. It also gives you like some kind of recursion, so it's pretty good. One spot, I mean, you could run 2, but I just feel like the 2 mages are more important than the 1 Spatha, because Spatha's only job here is to move over, and you can just do that with the Royal Legacy Guardragon card too. So let me play 1 Equimax, because, you know, OTKing is a possibility, because there are times where I would look at my opponent's board and I would be like, oh, they don't really have any gates, so I'd rather OTK just rather than, you know, go through the whole Guardragon stuff and whatnot. I end up, like, people just don't expect this sometimes, because they're, like, see you're playing, like, Crusadia Guardragon, they're like, oh, like, you know, they're waiting on the negates at the board, but you just make this and you hit them for, like, 11,000 damage, and it's just worked out fairly well. And now for, run 1 of each Guardragon. I feel like, you know, just 1 LP, 1 Pisty, 1 Arcane. You know, special summon from hand or deck, banished or special summon from banished or graveyard, and special summon from extra deck. Then for the, you know, you gotta have it 2 Saryuya. You easily make 2 of these. It's just so simple. You draw 8, you're gonna put back 6 of them, so it's like you just see your sides, you just see like the combo extenders, like you just see stuff you need, so you have to play 2 Saryuya. Then play 1 Boarload. I don't know, like Boarload's like very situational. Like I think I only summoned it like once in the entire regional. I don't know, it's may end up getting taken out, but I don't really know for now. For now it's in there. But play 1 Crystal Wing. It's basically some special summon that off of Arcane, blinding first, and then I played the 1 Boarload Savage. Boarload Savage is, in my opinion, so strong. Like, it's just a free negate of anything, and not to mention when you have it take Saryuya for it to like gain the half of the attack, and it's special summon to its own Saryuya points too. You get 4,700 damage just sitting there with 4 negates. Like, it's absurd. Then we play the 1 Dot Dragster just because you can make it, because our board is the tuner. You know, it's so simple. We actually play 1 Nature Bargion. I feel like Bargion's like a good option for just like, except like just in general, like just rogue decks, just back row like True Draco, especially some of this against True Draco, ended up winning that. And then we played the 1 Hope Harbinger. Hope Harbinger was so good, like I said, special summon this against rogue, or like just striker, and you literally just, when they play something, you just take it as a resource. It's just all around good in my opinion. I didn't run the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend because I feel like that card's too situational, and like, you know, in the terms of like if you summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, like you're not gonna have an activating engage or something, like that still goes to grave, you know, whereas with this you just take it, straight up take it, so they can't even like recycle it off Kagari. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Got 29th place. As for my matchups go, for Swiss, there was 9 rounds. I went 6-2-1, which I feel like is pretty good. It was out of 378 people at the Richmond Regional, so 29th place. As far as my matchups go, I played against, round 1 was Salamangreats. I bricked hard against that matchup, so that was that. Round 2 was Striker, 1-2-0 against that guy. Round 3 was another Striker. That one actually went into time, but I was in battle phase and I literally just swung with equal max for like 7,000 damage. So that was, you know, that was another matchup. Round 5 was Danger Orcust, but not really Orcust, just Danger featuring Orcust. I got OTK'd up Boar Sword on that one. Then lost that matchup. Then game 6 was against Thunder Dragons. Won that matchup. Game 7 was True Draco. That was my tie. And also I played against Madolche, won that matchup. And yeah, so overall I feel like the deck was pretty solid. Didn't run the Rescue Cat engine just because I feel like I didn't really want to rely on a normal summon. If I didn't have any Crusadia monsters in hand, which is highly unlikely since you run like, you know, 3-3-3-3. So yeah, but overall I feel like the deck's pretty solid. Yeah, it was enough to give me my invite, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. And yeah, guys, that's all for now. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.